The Bible, our primary source for Adam and Eve, is surprisingly silent on a crucial aspect of humanity's origin: their daughters. While we're familiar with Cain, Abel, and Seth, the daughters remain nameless, faceless entities in the shadows of history. But why this omission, and what can we learn from the scant mentions we do have? Genesis 5:4 briefly states that Adam and Eve had other sons and daughters after Seth, but offers no further details. This tantalizing glimpse has led scholars to explore other ancient texts for answers. The Book of Jubilees provides some intriguing possibilities, offering potential names and stories for these enigmatic women who played a crucial role in populating the early world. In the beginning, a family shrouded in mystery. The Book of Genesis introduces us to Adam and Eve, the first humans to walk upon the earth. We learn of their sons, Cain and Abel, their tragic tale etched into the very fabric of human history. Yet the story whispers of other children, of sons and daughters born after Seth, their names lost to the mists of time. The Bible offers only a glimpse, a tantalizing hint of a larger family born into the dawn of humankind. Who were these children, shrouded in mystery? What roles did they play in the unfolding drama of humanity's earliest days? The Book of Jubilees, a treasure trove of ancient Jewish tradition, whispers their names, Avan and Azura, breathing life into their stories and revealing the profound impact they had on the nascent human race. Through their stories, we gain a deeper understanding of our own place in the grand tapestry of human existence. Beyond the Garden, unveiling the Book of Jubilees. To unlock the secrets of Avan and Azura's lives, we turn to the Book of Jubilees, a fascinating and often overlooked text. Sometimes referred to as Little Genesis, the Book of Jubilees expands upon the familiar narratives of the Bible, offering a richer, more detailed account of humanity's earliest days. Though not included in the canonical Bible for all faiths, the Book of Jubilees holds a significant place in Jewish tradition, its origins stretching back centuries. The oldest known copies of Jubilees, fragments of parchment scribed in ancient Greek, date back to the 2nd century BCE. The book's authorship remains a subject of debate, with some attributing it to a scribe working alongside Ezra during the Second Temple period, while others propose an even earlier origin. Regardless of its precise authorship, the Book of Jubilees offers a captivating glimpse into the beliefs and traditions of the ancient world. The book's very structure hints at its ancient origins, dividing time into Jubilee cycles of 49 years each. This unique chronological framework reflects the importance placed on cyclical time and divine order within ancient Jewish thought. Within the pages of Jubilees, the familiar stories of Genesis take on new dimensions, their characters becoming more than just names on a page. Avan, daughter of exile, wife of Cain. Avan, whose name resonates with meanings of potency and strength, emerges from the pages of Jubilees as a figure both captivating and tragic. Born to Adam and Eve in the wake of their expulsion from the Garden of Eden, Avan carried the weight of her parents' transgression. According to Jubilees, Avan's fate became entwined with that of her brother Cain, a figure forever remembered for his act of fratricide. In a twist of fate, Avan became the wife of Cain, her life forever bound to the brother who had committed the first murder. The text hints at the complex emotions Avan must have grappled with as Cain's wife, the love for her brother intertwined with the knowledge of his terrible deed. She bore him a son, Enoch, a child who would inherit both the weight of his father's sin and the potential for redemption. Her resilience in the face of adversity serves as a testament to the indomitable spirit of early humanity. Enoch, legacy of innovation, echo of tragedy. Born to Avan and Cain, Enoch entered a world still grappling with the consequences of his father's actions. Cain, cursed by God for the murder of Abel, lived as a fugitive, his name forever synonymous with fratricide. Yet despite this heavy legacy, Enoch emerged as a beacon of innovation and progress. Jubilees tells us that Enoch became a builder of cities, a testament to his ingenuity and ambition. He founded a settlement named after himself, a place where people could gather, collaborate, and build a new future. Enoch's city stood in stark contrast to the nomadic existence of his father, representing a pivotal step in human social development. This shift towards settled life paved the way for the development of agriculture, crafts, and eventually the complex civilizations that would follow. However, the shadow of Cain's sin lingered over Enoch's life. Enoch's story serves as a powerful reminder that even in the face of progress and innovation, the consequences of our actions can reverberate through generations. Section 5. Azura, a name that echoes hope and continuity. In contrast to the tumultuous life of her sister Avan, Azura's story unfolds with a quiet strength, her name a whisper of hope and continuity amidst the trials of early humanity. The Book of Jubilees tells us that Azura's name carries meanings of compensation and substitution, reflecting her pivotal role in continuing the lineage of Adam and Eve after the tragedy of Abel's death. Jubilees initially portrays Azura as the wife of Abel, a union tragically cut short by Cain's act of fratricide. Following Abel's death, Azura eventually marries Seth, becoming his wife and bearing him a son named Enos. Her marriage to Seth, the righteous son born to Adam and Eve after Abel's death, symbolizes a return to God's favor. Azura's story embodies the values of resilience, faith, and hope that would come to define the righteous lineage of Seth. Her willingness to embrace her destiny, even in the wake of personal tragedy, highlights the strength and determination of women in the ancient world. Section 6. Seth's lineage, a path of righteousness. With the birth of Enos, Azura, and Seth's son, a new chapter began in the unfolding story of humanity. Enos's name, meaning mortal or frail, serves as a poignant reminder of the fragility of human life. Yet despite this inherent vulnerability, Enos's life marked a significant turning point in the spiritual journey of early humans. The Book of Jubilees tells us that it was during Enos's lifetime that people began to call upon the name of the Lord, signifying a profound shift in their relationship with the divine. Prior to Enos, the worship of God seemed to be a more personal, familial affair. However, with Enos, this devotion extended beyond the confines of the family unit, blossoming into a more communal expression of faith. The lineage of Seth, beginning with Enos, became known for its piety and devotion to God. Azura, as the matriarch of this righteous lineage, played a pivotal role in shaping the spiritual destiny of humanity. Section 7. The Power of Names, Unlocking Ancient Meanings. Throughout the stories of Avan, Azura, and their children, we encounter a recurring theme, the significance of names. In the ancient world, names held immense power. They were not merely labels, but reflections of an individual's character, destiny, or even the circumstances surrounding their birth. Avan, whose name signifies potency and strength, embodies these qualities through her resilience in the face of adversity. Azura, meaning compensation and substitution, embodies hope and continuity. Even the names of Avan and Azura's children carry profound significance. These names, carefully chosen and imbued with meaning, offer a glimpse into the worldview of early humans, their understanding of fate, purpose, and their relationship with the divine. Section 8. A Multitude of Souls, the Untold Family of Eden. While the Book of Jubilees provides invaluable insights into the lives of Avan and Azura, it also hints at a much larger, largely untold story, the existence of numerous other children born to Adam and Eve. The Bible itself states that Adam lived for 930 years, fathering sons and daughters, in addition to the familiar names of Cain, Abel, and Seth. This simple statement suggests a vast and intricate family tree branching out from those first humans and populating the nascent world. While their names may be lost to time, the impact of these unnamed sons and daughters is undeniable. They would have been responsible for establishing families of their own, spreading out across the land and contributing to the tapestry of early human societies. Imagining the lives of these countless individuals sparks a sense of wonder and curiosity. Their stories, though untold, continue to resonate within our own, reminding us of the shared heritage that binds us together as a species. Section 9. A shared heritage from Eden to the modern world. As we delve into the stories of Avan and Azura, we uncover a profound truth. Though separated from us by millennia, the lives of these ancient figures hold a surprising relevance to the modern world. Their experiences, challenges, and triumphs resonate with timeless themes of family, faith, and the enduring power of the human spirit. Their stories remind us that, despite the vast gulf of time that separates us, we are all connected, sharing a common ancestry that stretches back to the very dawn of humanity. In a world grappling with issues of identity, heritage, and belonging, the story of Adam and Eve's extended family serves as a poignant reminder of our shared origins. Regardless of our race, ethnicity, or cultural background, we are all descendants of those first humans who walked the earth. Their stories remind us that diversity is not a modern invention, but an inherent part of the human experience. Furthermore, the tales of Avan, Azura, and their families offer valuable lessons for navigating the complexities of family relationships. Section 10. The Whispers of Antiquity, an invitation to remember. The stories of Avan and Azura, often overlooked within the vast tapestry of biblical narratives, offer a captivating glimpse into the lives of women in the ancient world. They challenge us to look beyond the familiar narratives, to delve deeper into the rich history that shapes our understanding of humanity's earliest days. As we unearth their stories from the whispers of antiquity, we rediscover the enduring power of family, faith, and the interconnectedness of all humankind. These ancient tales serve as more than just historical curiosities. They offer timeless lessons relevant to our modern world. They remind us of the importance of preserving our collective history, of listening to the voices of those who came before us. As we continue to explore the rich history of our ancestors, we open ourselves to a deeper understanding of our own place in the grand narrative of human existence. Let the stories of Avan and Azura serve as an invitation to delve into the rich tapestry of human history and celebrate the enduring legacy of those who came before us. Please subscribe to our channel for more intriguing stories and updates. Deep within the annals of time, hidden from the prying eyes of modern society, lies a secret. Passed down through generations, whispered in hushed tones, its existence has been the stuff of legends, until now. This is not a tale of mythical creatures or lost cities, but something far more profound. It is a discovery so simple yet so powerful that it has the potential to reshape our understanding of life itself. Imagine a time 6,000 years ago when the world was a vastly different place. Civilizations we now study in history books were just beginning to flourish. The very foundations of human society, the building blocks of culture and knowledge, were being laid. It was during this pivotal era that a secret was unearthed, a secret that would go on to shape these burgeoning civilizations in ways we are only beginning to comprehend. This is not a story confined to the past. The echoes of this ancient knowledge resonate even today, whispering truths that have been hidden in plain sight, like a seed buried deep within the earth, waiting for the right conditions to sprout. This secret is ready to emerge once more, carrying with it the wisdom of millennia. Join us now as we embark on a journey through time to uncover the mystery and explore the profound implications of this 6,000-year-old secret. 6,000 years, a vast expanse of time, almost beyond our grasp. The Egyptian pyramids were not yet a glimmer in their builders' eyes. The world was a tapestry of nomadic tribes and early farming communities. Life was dictated by nature's rhythms, the sun, moon, and seasons. Knowledge was precious and carefully guarded. Secrets held the keys to survival and understanding. Our story unfolds against this backdrop. The secret we uncover originates in this distant past, born of quiet observation and a deep connection with nature, a testament to human curiosity and our quest for meaning. Echoes of ancient knowledge reach us, carried on the winds of change. These whispers speak of a profound truth, a truth that challenges our assumptions and expands our awareness. Our journey takes us back to the Fertile Crescent, the cradle of civilization. Stretching from the Nile to Mesopotamia, this land saw the birth of agriculture, cities, and written language. Humanity transitioned from nomadic bands to settled communities, cultivating crops and domesticating animals. This shift had profound implications, leading to food surplus and specialization of labor. New technologies and complex social structures emerged, sowing the seeds of civilization. Central to our story is the Nile River, the lifeblood of ancient Egypt. Flowing for over 6,650 kilometers, it is the longest river in the world. The ancient Egyptians viewed it as a deity responsible for their existence. Each year the Nile overflowed, depositing fertile silt ideal for agriculture. This predictable flood cycle was the backbone of Egyptian civilization. They developed irrigation systems to manage the floodwaters. This allowed their population to grow, leading to powerful kingdoms. The Nile was also a vital transportation artery. Boats laden with goods traversed its length, facilitating trade. The river also shaped Egyptian cosmology and religious beliefs. Life flourished along its banks, while beyond lay the desert. This deep connection with nature was fundamental to their worldview. It fostered a reverence for the cyclical nature of life and death. On the fertile banks of the Nile, a secret emerged, born of observation and understanding. The Old Kingdom of Egypt from 2686 to 2181 BCE was a time of prosperity and innovation. The iconic pyramids of Giza were constructed, showcasing architectural prowess and organizational skills. These monuments were symbols of royal authority, religious belief, and engineering feats. The Old Kingdom also saw advancements in writing, mathematics, and medicine. Hieroglyphic writing, a decimal system, and medical knowledge flourished. This era of innovation laid the foundation for future generations. In the heart of this thriving civilization, along the fertile banks of the Nile, a profound realization began to take shape. Egyptians observed the cyclical nature of life, death, and rebirth. They saw the sun rise and set, the seasons change, and the Nile flood and recede. This understanding shaped their worldview and influenced their actions. Life was seen as a continuous cycle, not a linear progression. This secret became a cornerstone of their civilization. It brought them comfort, hope, and a deep connection to the universe. The discovery of this ancient secret wasn't a singular event. It unfolded gradually, like the Nile's rise, revealing secrets over time. Ancient Egyptians were vibrant, evolving people, constantly refining their understanding. Their secret was woven into their culture, evident in burial rituals, ensuring smooth passage into the afterlife, reflected in monumental architecture, pyramids as stairways to the heavens. These practices were expressions of a deeply held belief system. Observing nature's cycles, they saw life's cyclical nature. This truth was shared through stories, myths, and rituals, a Rosetta Stone of wisdom, unlocking life and death's deeper understanding. The impact of this secret on ancient Egyptian society was profound, causing a ripple effect that touched every aspect of their culture. It wasn't simply a matter of intellectual curiosity. This newfound understanding permeated their worldview, shaping their values, beliefs, and ultimately their destiny. Imagine a society where death wasn't feared as an end, but embraced as a transition, a natural stage in the eternal cycle of existence. This belief fostered a sense of peace and acceptance, a stark contrast to the fear and uncertainty that often surrounds death in other cultures. This understanding also had practical implications. It fueled their desire to preserve the deceased's bodies through mummification, to provide them with provisions for the afterlife, and to construct elaborate tombs, ensuring their safe passage into the next world. The pyramids, those enduring symbols of ancient Egypt, weren't merely monuments to the pharaoh's power, but testaments to their belief in life's cyclical nature. This secret, this understanding of life as a continuous cycle, was a cornerstone of ancient Egyptian civilization. It fostered a deep reverence for life, a sense of interconnectedness with the natural world, and a belief in the eternal nature of the human spirit. Unlocking this ancient secret wasn't a simple case of stumbling upon a hidden scroll or deciphering a long-lost inscription. It was a painstaking process of piecing together fragments of knowledge gleaned from various sources, each offering a glimpse into the Egyptian psyche. Imagine archaeologists and historians like detectives hot on the trail of a cold case, meticulously examining ancient texts, deciphering hieroglyphics on tomb walls, and analyzing the symbolism embedded in their art and architecture. From the Book of the Dead, a collection of spells and incantations designed to guide the deceased through the underworld, to the pyramid texts inscribed on the walls of royal tombs. Each inscription, each illustration provided a piece of the puzzle. These weren't mere stories or myths, but reflections of a deeply held belief system, a philosophy that permeated every aspect of their lives. The Egyptians believed that death was not the end, but a transition to another realm, a continuation of the journey in a different form. The legacy of this 6,000-year-old secret extends far beyond the sands of time and the crumbling ruins of ancient Egypt. It serves as a powerful reminder that the wisdom of the past can offer valuable insights into the present, challenging our modern perspectives and enriching our understanding of life itself. The Egyptians, in their deep connection with the natural world and their observation of life's cyclical patterns, stumbled upon a profound truth, a truth that transcends time and culture. They understood that life and death are not opposing forces, but two sides of the same coin, two stages in an eternal cycle of renewal and transformation. Their legacy is etched not just in stone, but in the very fabric of human thought. Their wisdom serves as a beacon, guiding us to look beyond the limitations of our linear perspective and embrace the cyclical nature of existence. It encourages us to view death not as an end, but as a transition, a natural part of life's grand tapestry. The Egyptians' insights offer us a different lens through which to view our own lives, a lens that can transform our understanding of mortality, our relationship with the natural world, and ultimately our place in the grand scheme of things. "6,000 years after its emergence on the banks of the Nile, the ancient Egyptian understanding of life's cyclical nature remains remarkably relevant. In a world dominated by linear thinking, this ancient wisdom offers a refreshing perspective. Life unfolds in cycles of birth, growth, decay, and renewal. This principle is woven into the fabric of our reality. Modern science echoes this ancient wisdom. Our planet operates as a closed system. This has profound implications for environmental stewardship. The ancient Egyptian insight into life's cyclical nature resonates with modern science. Ecology shows the interconnectedness of life, while physics reveals energy's transformation. Spiritual traditions echo this wisdom, emphasizing cycles of life and rebirth. Indigenous cultures honor life cycles and interconnectedness. In our fast-paced, technology-driven world, where instant gratification and constant progress are often prioritized, the ancient Egyptian perspective on life's cyclical nature offers a much-needed antidote. We are bombarded with messages that emphasize youth, productivity, and the pursuit of external achievements, often neglecting the importance of rest, reflection, and inner growth. The ancient Egyptian understanding reminds us that life is not a linear race to the finish line, but a journey of continuous growth and renewal. It encourages us to embrace the natural rhythms of life, to honor the cycles of activity and rest, and to find meaning and purpose in each stage of our journey. This perspective can be incredibly liberating, freeing us from the pressure to constantly strive and achieve. It allows us to appreciate the present moment, to find beauty in the impermanence of life, and to approach challenges with greater resilience, knowing that even in the face of setbacks, renewal and growth are inevitable. Imagine a world where we viewed aging not as something to be feared and avoided, but as a natural and honorable stage of life, a time for reflection, wisdom, and the passing down of knowledge to future generations. The ancient Egyptian perspective reminds us that death is not an end, but a transition, a natural part of life's grand cycle. The ancient Egyptians, through their close observation of the natural world, developed a deep understanding of life's cycles. They witnessed the annual flooding of the Nile, the growth of crops, and the harvest. This understanding shaped their beliefs about life and the afterlife. Today, this wisdom is relevant in addressing climate change and environmental degradation. We must manage our planet's finite resources sustainably. Embracing a circular economy can help eliminate waste and regenerate natural systems. This requires a fundamental change in our relationship with nature. We must move towards a cyclical and regenerative approach. Combining ancient wisdom with modern science can create a sustainable future. Respecting natural cycles ensures a thriving future for generations. The ancient Egyptian understanding of life's cyclical nature is not merely an interesting historical footnote. It is a profound insight that holds immense value for us today. By embracing this perspective, we can begin to shift our relationship with time, death, and the natural world, leading to a more fulfilling and meaningful existence. Imagine approaching each day with the awareness that it is part of a larger cycle, a precious opportunity for growth, connection, and contribution. Instead of fearing aging and death, we can learn to embrace these natural transitions as integral parts of life's journey. The ancient Egyptian secret invites us to live more consciously, to appreciate the interconnectedness of all things, and to find joy in the simple rhythms of life. It reminds us that even in the face of challenges and setbacks, renewal and growth are inevitable. By integrating this ancient wisdom into our modern lives, we can cultivate greater resilience, find deeper meaning in our experiences, and contribute to creating a more sustainable and harmonious world for ourselves and future generations. The 6,000-year-old secret, whispered on the banks of the Nile, continues to hold profound relevance in our modern world, offering timeless wisdom for navigating the complexities of life and embracing the cyclical nature of our existence. Imagine standing on the banks of the Nile 6,000 years ago, gazing upon the world through ancient Egyptian eyes. The river, a source of life, floods and recedes, mirroring the cycles of birth, death, and rebirth. The sun journeys across the sky each day, reborn again at dawn. This cyclical pattern was a source of profound understanding. Life and death, light and darkness, interconnected aspects of a grand eternal cycle. Section 2, the afterlife, a journey, not a destination. For the ancient Egyptians, the afterlife was a tangible reality, a continuation of their earthly existence. Their elaborate burial rituals and mummification practices ensured the deceased's safe passage into the next stage. The afterlife was an ongoing journey of growth, evolution, and renewal. Section 3, the modern gaze, a linear perspective. Fast forward 6,000 years, and we find ourselves in a world vastly different from that of the ancient Egyptians. Our modern perspective, shaped by scientific advancements, technological innovations, and a focus on individuality, often views time as linear, a progression from birth to death, with an emphasis on progress and achievement. Death in this context is often perceived as an end, a loss to be feared and avoided. We strive to prolong life, to delay the inevitable, often overlooking the natural cycles of growth, decay, and renewal that govern all living things. Our focus on individuality, while empowering in many ways, can sometimes lead to a sense of isolation, a disconnect from the interconnectedness of all things that the ancient Egyptians recognized so profoundly. We strive for personal success, often overlooking the importance of community, collaboration, and our interconnectedness with the natural world. This linear perspective, while offering valuable insights into the workings of the universe, can sometimes limit our understanding of life's complexities, our ability to embrace the unknown, and our capacity for wonder and awe. Section 4, bridging the gap, embracing cyclical wisdom. Despite the differences between our modern worldview and that of the ancient Egyptians, their 6,000-year-old secret, their understanding of life's cyclical nature, holds profound relevance for us today. It offers a valuable counterpoint to our linear perspective, encouraging us to embrace a more holistic, interconnected view of life, death, and our place in the grand scheme of things. Imagine integrating this ancient wisdom into our modern lives, recognizing that just as the Nile floods and recedes, just as the sun rises and sets, so too do our lives unfold in cycles of growth, decay, and renewal. This understanding can bring comfort, hope, and a renewed appreciation for the interconnectedness of all things. By embracing the cyclical nature of life, we can learn to approach challenges with greater resilience, knowing that setbacks are not endings but opportunities for growth and renewal. We can find beauty in the impermanence of life, cherishing each moment as a precious gift. This ancient Egyptian secret invites us to bridge the gap between our modern perspective and the wisdom of the past, to embrace a more holistic, cyclical view of life, and to live with greater awareness, purpose, and connection to the world around us. The sands of time have buried and revealed countless civilizations, each leaving behind whispers of wisdom. The ancient Egyptians offer us a perspective that transforms our understanding of life, death, and everything in between. Their insights guide us towards a more harmonious and fulfilling way of being. One powerful lesson is the importance of perspective. Their cyclical worldview allowed them to view life and death as interconnected stages. The ancient Egyptians understood cycles in every aspect of life. From the Nile's flooding to the sun and stars, they saw cycles everywhere. Nature's cycles of birth, growth, decay, and renewal were evident to them. This awareness shaped their agriculture, rituals, and personal growth. They knew that old patterns must die for new growth to emerge. This wisdom is still relevant today. We experience cycles in relationships, careers, and personal growth. There are times for planting, nurturing, harvesting, and letting go. Embracing cycles helps us navigate transitions with grace. We learn to trust life's unfolding and find peace in renewal. Life is a spiral dance of growth and transformation. Aligning with these rhythms brings ease, joy, and fulfillment. Imagine living in harmony with life's rhythms, moving through days with a deep connection to existence. The ancient Egyptians embraced this, finding peace and purpose. They understood the Nile's floods brought abundance, just as inner rhythms influence well-being. They lived in tune with the sun, moon, and seasons. This attunement brought harmony with the world. Embrace these rhythms for balance and fulfillment. Section 4. The Gift of Perspective, Embracing the Cycle. The ancient Egyptians offer us a timeless gift, the gift of perspective. Their insights shift our awareness, transforming our relationship with life and death. Imagine seeing life as a continuous cycle of birth, growth, decay, and renewal. This perspective allows us to embrace life fully and find beauty in every stage. The ancient Egyptians saw death as a transition, not an end. This understanding frees us from the fear of death. It empowers us to live fully in the present moment, appreciate life, cherish relationships, and pursue passions with purpose. The ancient Egyptian secret is a gift we can all receive. Embrace the cyclical nature of existence and find peace in change. Section 1. The Enduring Whisper. Our journey through time reveals ancient wisdom whispered on the banks of the Nile over 6,000 years ago. The ancient Egyptians recognized a fundamental truth. Life unfolds in cycles. This understanding shaped their beliefs about life, death, and interconnectedness. We explored their civilization, marveling at the pyramids and deciphering hieroglyphs. Their art and rituals embraced the cyclical nature of existence. The whispers of their wisdom offer a timeless perspective on the human experience. Embracing this cyclical perspective, we find resilience and deeper meaning. Section 2. A Legacy of Renewal. The ancient Egyptians left behind more than just monuments. They bequeathed a legacy of renewal, a timeless understanding of life's cyclical nature. Their wisdom encourages us to embrace a holistic view of existence. Imagine standing before the Great Pyramid, a testament to the eternal cycle of life, death, and rebirth. Feel the echoes of a civilization that understood the interconnectedness of all things. Their legacy invites us to recognize the cyclical patterns that govern our lives. Just as the seasons turn, so too do we experience cycles of growth, change, and renewal. By embracing this understanding, we navigate transitions with grace. We learn to let go, embrace growth, and find peace in renewal. Embracing the cycle, enriching life. The ancient Egyptian secret passed down through generations invites us to embrace life cycles, find beauty in impermanence, live with purpose, and connect deeply. Integrate this wisdom, seeing each day as a chance for growth and connection. Embrace aging and death as natural parts of life's journey. Live in harmony with the universe's rhythms, finding peace and renewal. Please subscribe to our channel for more fascinating journeys through time. I've always been captivated by the stories that blur the line between myth and reality. And few tales have captured our collective imagination quite like the lost city of Atlantis. Picture, if you will, a civilization of unparalleled advancement suddenly swallowed by the sea, leaving behind nothing but whispers and wonder. It's a narrative that has echoed through the corridors of time, from ancient Greek philosophy to modern pop culture. Now, here's the fascinating part. The story of Atlantis first emerged from the mind of Plato, the renowned Greek philosopher around 360 BCE. In his dialogues, Timaeus and Critias, Plato described Atlantis as a powerful and prosperous island nation that existed some 9,000 years before his time. But was this merely an allegory, a thought experiment designed to illustrate Plato's ideal society? Or could there be more to this tale than meets the eye? The answer, like Atlantis itself, remains elusive, challenging us to dive deeper into the depths of history and imagination. In the cosmic dance of history and mythology, Atlantis continues to pirouette on the edge of possibility. Let's consider the myriad theories that have emerged over centuries. Some place Atlantis in the Mediterranean, others in the Atlantic Ocean, and still others suggest locations as far-flung as Antarctica or the Caribbean. Each hypothesis showcases human ingenuity and our insatiable desire to uncover the unknown. Whether Atlantis was a real place or not, its impact on our culture is undeniable, inspiring countless books, films, and scientific expeditions. As we continue to explore our planet's oceans, who knows? Perhaps one day we'll uncover evidence that transforms this captivating myth. Throughout history, tales of lost civilizations have captivated our imaginations. These stories, passed down through generations, whisper of once great empires swallowed by the sands of time. They hint at advanced technologies and forgotten wisdom, leaving us to ponder the fate of these vanished cultures. The allure of lost civilizations lies in their mystery. They offer a tantalizing glimpse into forgotten worlds, challenging our understanding of the past and our place in the grand tapestry of time. Among these enigmatic tales, the story of Atlantis stands out as a particularly enduring legend. The lost city of Atlantis, first mentioned by the Greek philosopher Plato, has sparked countless theories and fueled imaginations for centuries. The idea of a technologically advanced civilization vanishing beneath the waves is a powerful one, capturing the imagination and inspiring wonder. The story of Atlantis, as we know it, originates from the writings of the Greek philosopher Plato. This enigmatic tale has fascinated scholars, historians, and enthusiasts for centuries, sparking debates and inspiring countless theories about its true nature and origins. In his dialogues, Timaeus and Critias, Plato describes Atlantis as an island nation with advanced technology and a powerful military. He paints a picture of a utopian society that, at its peak, was unmatched in its achievements and influence. The Atlanteans were said to possess remarkable engineering skills, constructing grand palaces, temples, and harbors that showcase their architectural prowess. He places Atlantis in the Atlantic Ocean beyond the Pillars of Hercules, often interpreted as the Strait of Gibraltar. This location has led many to speculate about the possible existence of such an island, hidden beneath the vast expanse of the ocean. The idea of a lost civilization lying beneath the waves has captured the imagination of explorers and adventurers, driving expeditions and underwater searches. According to Plato, the Atlanteans, blessed with wealth and prosperity, became consumed by greed and ambition, ultimately leading to their downfall. Their society, once a beacon of enlightenment and progress, descended into moral decay and corruption. The narrative serves as a cautionary tale about the perils of hubris and the inevitable consequences of losing sight of ethical principles. Their hubris angered the gods, who unleashed earthquakes and floods, sinking the island beneath the waves in a single day and night. This dramatic end to Atlantis has been a source of endless intrigue, with many wondering if such a catastrophic event could have truly occurred. The imagery of a once great civilization being swallowed by the sea in a matter of hours is both haunting and compelling. Some scholars believe that Plato used Atlantis as an allegory to illustrate philosophical points about morality, the dangers of unchecked ambition, and the impermanence of power. They argue that the story was never meant to be taken literally, but rather as a vehicle for conveying deeper truths about human nature and society. This perspective sees Atlantis as a timeless lesson, relevant to any era. Others argue that Atlantis was based on a real historical event, perhaps inspired by the Minoan civilization's destruction by a volcanic eruption on the island of Thera, modern-day Santorini. This theory suggests that Plato's account may have been rooted in actual events, albeit embellished and transformed over time. The parallels between the Minoan catastrophe and the story of Atlantis provide a tantalizing possibility that history and myth are intertwined in ways we are only beginning to understand. The exact location of Atlantis, if it existed, remains a subject of intense debate. Plato's descriptions are vague, leading to numerous interpretations and proposed locations worldwide. Some researchers, taking Plato's account literally, have searched for Atlantis in the Atlantic Ocean, examining underwater geological formations and searching for evidence of sunken structures. Others have proposed locations in the Mediterranean Sea, linking Atlantis to the Minoan civilization or other ancient cultures in the region. Still others have ventured further afield, suggesting sites in the Americas, Antarctica, or even the Indian Ocean. Each theory has supporters and detractors, with evidence often open to interpretation and debate. The lack of conclusive archaeological evidence has only fueled the mystery, allowing theories to flourish and imaginations to run wild. Section 4. The Search for Atlantis. Archaeological expeditions and findings. Despite the lack of definitive proof, the search for Atlantis has captivated explorers, archaeologists, and amateur enthusiasts for centuries. The legend of Atlantis, first mentioned by the ancient Greek philosopher Plato, describes a powerful and advanced civilization that supposedly sank into the ocean in a single day and night of misfortune. This tale has sparked countless theories and debates about its possible existence and location. Numerous expeditions have been launched, utilizing increasingly sophisticated technology to scour the ocean floor and investigate potential sites. From the Mediterranean Sea to the Caribbean, researchers have explored various locations that match descriptions from ancient texts. These expeditions often involve months of meticulous planning and coordination, as well as significant financial investment. From sonar surveys to underwater robots, researchers have employed cutting-edge tools to uncover any trace of the lost city. Sonar technology allows scientists to create detailed maps of the ocean floor, revealing hidden structures and formations that might otherwise go unnoticed. Underwater robots, equipped with cameras and sensors, can explore depths that are too dangerous or inaccessible for human divers. While these expeditions have yielded intriguing geological formations, shipwrecks, and other archaeological discoveries, no conclusive evidence of Atlantis has been found. Some of the most fascinating finds include ancient shipwrecks that offer a glimpse into the maritime history of past civilizations, as well as mysterious rock formations that fuel speculation and further research. Some researchers believe that evidence of Atlantis may lie buried beneath centuries of sediment or obscured by natural forces such as volcanic eruptions or tectonic plate movement. These natural processes can drastically alter the landscape, making it challenging to distinguish between man-made structures and natural formations. Additionally, the ocean's vastness and depth present significant obstacles to thorough exploration. The search for Atlantis continues, driven by a thirst for knowledge, a sense of adventure, and the enduring hope of uncovering one of history's greatest mysteries. Each expedition adds to our understanding of the ocean and its hidden secrets, even if the ultimate goal remains elusive. The allure of Atlantis lies not just in the possibility of finding a lost city, but in the journey itself and the discoveries made along the way. Section 5. Atlantis in popular culture, from books to blockbusters. The legend of Atlantis has had a profound impact on popular culture, inspiring countless books, films, television shows, video games, and works of art. From classic literature such as Jules Verne's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, to modern-day blockbusters like the Aquaman franchise, Atlantis has served as a backdrop for epic adventures, fantastical creatures, and advanced civilizations. The enduring fascination with Atlantis in popular culture speaks to our innate curiosity about the unknown and our desire to believe in lost worlds full of wonder and mystery. The legend of Atlantis provides a blank canvas for creators to explore themes of civilization, technology, and the human condition, often examining the consequences of unchecked ambition and the fragility of even the most advanced societies. Section 6. Conclusion. Atlantis, a mystery for the ages. The mystery of Atlantis continues to fascinate and intrigue us, even after centuries of speculation and exploration. The story of Atlantis, first mentioned by the ancient Greek philosopher Plato, has been a subject of endless debate and curiosity. Plato described Atlantis as a powerful and advanced civilization that existed around 9,000 years before his time. According to his accounts, Atlantis was a utopian island kingdom that eventually met its demise, sinking into the ocean in a single day and night of misfortune. This dramatic tale has led many to wonder about the truth behind the legend. Whether a real historical civilization, a philosophical allegory, or a product of imagination, Atlantis holds a unique place in our collective consciousness. Some scholars believe that Plato's story was purely allegorical, meant to convey philosophical ideas about the rise and fall of civilizations. Others argue that there may be a kernel of truth in the legend, pointing to various locations around the world as potential sites of the lost city. From the Mediterranean to the Caribbean, numerous theories have been proposed, each with its own set of intriguing evidence and compelling arguments. The enduring legacy of Atlantis lies not only in the countless theories and interpretations it has spawned, but also in its ability to inspire wonder, spark our imaginations, and remind us of the vastness and mystery of the world we inhabit. The legend of Atlantis has permeated popular culture, inspiring books, movies, and even video games. It serves as a symbol of the unknown, a reminder that there are still many mysteries left to uncover in our world. The allure of a lost civilization, with its advanced technology and utopian society, continues to captivate our imaginations and fuel our desire for discovery. While the search for conclusive evidence of Atlantis continues, the legend serves as a powerful reminder of the enduring power of storytelling and our fascination with the unknown. Modern technology has allowed us to explore the depths of the ocean and uncover ancient ruins that were once thought to be lost forever. Yet, despite these advancements, the true location of Atlantis remains elusive. This ongoing quest highlights the importance of preserving our history and continuing to seek out the truths hidden beneath the surface of our world. The story of Atlantis, passed down through generations, compels us to ask questions about our past, present, and future, ensuring that the legend of the lost city will continue to captivate and inspire us for generations to come. It encourages us to reflect on the fragility of civilizations and the impact of human actions on our environment. As we delve into the mysteries of Atlantis, we are reminded of the importance of learning from history to build a better future. The legend of Atlantis is not just a tale of a lost city, it is a story that resonates with the human spirit, urging us to explore, discover, and dream. To delve deeper into the mysteries of lost civilizations and explore the latest archaeological discoveries, subscribe to our channel for more captivating documentaries and insightful explorations of our planet's rich history. Join us as we continue to uncover the secrets of the past and shed light on the stories that have shaped our world. From the depths of the ocean to the sands of ancient deserts, our journey into history is just beginning. Stay tuned for more exciting adventures and discoveries that will ignite your curiosity and expand your understanding of the world we live in. Welcome to our channel, friends. I've always been fascinated by the intersection of faith and history, my dear. You see, the world around us holds secrets, whispers of a time long past. Today, we embark on a journey to uncover 10 physical proofs of Bible stories that still exist today. What a marvelous adventure awaits us. Let us begin with Mount Sinai, or as some believe, Jebel al-Lawz in Saudi Arabia. Its summit stands scorched black, as if touched by celestial fire. And then there's the rock at Horeb, a split stone in the Arabian desert. Perhaps the very one Moses struck to quench the Israelites' thirst. These remnants, you see, they bridge the gap between faith and archaeology, inviting us to ponder the mysteries of our past. Today we embark on a journey through time, exploring 10 physical proofs of Bible stories. From the Dead Sea Scrolls to Hezekiah's tunnel, these artifacts stand as silent witnesses to history. Stay tuned as we reveal the echoes of the past. In the parched hills of Qumran, overlooking the desolate shores of the Dead Sea, a discovery of immense significance lay hidden for centuries. The Dead Sea Scrolls, fragile manuscripts, offer a glimpse into a world on the cusp of change. These texts, penned on papyrus and parchment, contain fragments of the Hebrew Bible, predating known copies by nearly 1,000 years. Our journey takes us to Jerusalem, a city steeped in history and spirituality, where we encounter the pool of Siloam, fed by the Gihon spring. It's a place where faith and reality blur. The Gospel of John recounts Jesus healing a blind man here, a testament to faith and the legacy of this sacred site. In Caesarea Maritima, a stone inscription offers evidence of Pontius Pilate. The Pilate stone, found in a Roman theatre, bears the name of the governor who, according to the Gospels, condemned Jesus to crucifixion. Chapter 4. The House of Peter, Foundations of Faith. On the shores of the Sea of Galilee, in the ancient village of Capernaum, lie the remains of a humble dwelling. Archaeologists believe this is the house of the Apostle Peter, a fisherman and one of Jesus' closest disciples. The walls of this home now stand as a testament to the early followers of Christianity and the spread of their message. Chapter 5. The Tel Dan Stele, a king's legacy in stone. A fragment of black basalt, unearthed in Dan, validates the biblical narrative. The Tel Dan Stele boasts of an Aramean king's victory over the House of David. This 9th century BC reference confirms King David's dynasty, offering extra biblical evidence. Chapter 6. Hezekiah's Tunnel, a testament to ingenuity and faith. Beneath Jerusalem's streets lies an engineering marvel showcasing an ancient king's ingenuity and faith. Hezekiah's Tunnel, a 750-foot water channel carved through rock, was a strategic masterpiece. Built to secure Jerusalem's water during an Assyrian siege, this tunnel, detailed in the Bible, stands as a testament to resilience and divine inspiration. Chapter 7. The Caiaphas Ossuary, a name carved in bone. In a burial cave outside Jerusalem, a discovery shook the archaeological world. An intricately carved ossuary bore the inscription Joseph, son of Caiaphas. This ossuary likely belonged to Caiaphas, the high priest who presided over Jesus' trial. Chapter 8. The Moabite Stone, a king's triumph for God's name. Discovered in Moab, the Moabite stone, or Mesha Stele, offers a glimpse into a tumultuous biblical period. This stone recounts King Mesha's victories against the Israelites, providing a unique perspective. Notably, it mentions Yahweh, marking one of the earliest references to this deity outside the Bible. Chapter 9. The Lachish Reliefs, a siege frozen in time. In the ruins of Lachish, Assyrian carvings depict a brutal siege, frozen in time. The Lachish reliefs, now in the British Museum, offer a detailed account of the Assyrian conquest. The carvings depict battle, captivity, and the brutal realities of ancient warfare, corroborating the biblical account of the Assyrian siege of Lachish. Chapter 10. The Merneptah Stele, Israel's ancient echo. Our journey ends in the land of pharaohs and pyramids, with the Merneptah Stele. This grand inscription by Pharaoh Merneptah celebrates his victories over various enemies, including a people he calls Israel. This 13th century BC inscription is the earliest known reference to Israel outside the Bible, offering evidence of the ancient Israelites' existence. Thank you for joining me on this journey through time, exploring the stories that have shaped our world. From the caves of Qumran to the ancient cities of the Levant, these physical proofs offer a glimpse into the past, sparking our curiosity. If you found these discoveries captivating, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more explorations. Tell me in the comments which of these proofs resonated most with you. Until next time, keep seeking, questioning, and exploring the wonders around us.
In the heart of Ethiopia lies a secret that will shake the foundations of Christianity. For centuries, the world has wondered about Jesus' missing years. Now, an ancient Ethiopian Bible reveals the shocking truth. Between the ages of 12 and 30, Jesus vanished from biblical records. But Ethiopia's sacred texts tell a different story. They speak of a young Jesus, traveling far beyond Israel, learning mystical arts. performing miracles never recorded in the New Testament, and encountering civilizations lost to time. What you're about to discover will challenge everything you thought you knew. The Ethiopian Bible revelation, coming soon. For centuries, the life of Jesus Christ has captivated billions, but a mysterious gap remains: his missing years. These years, spanning his childhood and youth, are absent from mainstream Christian tradition. Was he simply a carpenter's son in Nazareth, or did he journey to distant lands, gaining hidden knowledge? What if the truth is even more astonishing, hidden not in Rome or Jerusalem, but in the ancient highlands of Ethiopia? Today, we explore the secrets of Jesus' missing years through the lens of Ethiopia's ancient faith. Ethiopia, far from the centers of Western Christianity, holds a unique place in Christian history. The Ethiopian Orthodox Church, one of the world's oldest, preserves ancient scriptures and traditions. Among these is the Ethiopian Bible, rumored to contain stories of Jesus' youth lost to the West. Within its pages, we find a vivid, unexpected portrait of the young Jesus. The Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church, rooted in ancient tradition, is a living link to Christianity's earliest days. Its vast collection of sacred texts, written in Ge'ez, includes scriptures found nowhere else. These texts offer a unique window into early Christian thought and the life of Jesus. The Ethiopian Bible, central to this tradition, is revered for its depth and mystery. Here, the story of Jesus unfolds against a backdrop of prophecy and spiritual wonder. Hidden in Ethiopia's highlands, ancient monasteries guard priceless biblical manuscripts. Monks have preserved these texts for centuries, including the Garima Gospels, one of the oldest illuminated Christian manuscripts. These manuscripts, vibrant with color and history, connect us to Christianity's roots. The Garima Gospels are a testament to faith's endurance and the mysteries it preserves. Within these pages, the past comes alive. The Garima Gospels, with their radiant illustrations, emphasize Jesus' divinity from childhood. Unlike Western texts, they include apocryphal stories, tales of Jesus' youth absent from the standard canon. These accounts, cherished in Ethiopia, offer rare glimpses into Jesus' formative years. They challenge our understanding and invite us to see Jesus through a new lens. Here, the missing years begin to take shape. Western Bibles detail Jesus' birth and ministry, but are silent on his childhood. Aside from a brief story at age 12, the scriptures offer little about his early life. This silence has fueled centuries of speculation and longing for answers. What shaped the man who would change history? The Western canon leaves us guessing. Tradition paints Jesus as a humble carpenter's son in Nazareth, shaped by ordinary village life. Yet the scriptures provide few details, leaving much to imagination and debate. Did he show signs of divinity as a child? The Bible is silent, deepening the mystery. This gap invites us to seek answers beyond familiar narratives. The silence on Jesus' early years leaves a profound void in our understanding. Could other traditions hold the missing pieces? The Ethiopian Bible, rich with apocryphal stories, offers a strikingly different perspective. In Ethiopia, the untold story of Jesus' youth comes alive. The Ethiopian Church preserved apocryphal Gospels, offering detailed accounts of Jesus' childhood. These texts depict a child both human and divine, performing miracles and learning compassion. Stories like the Infancy Gospel of Jesus and the Book of the Nativity of Mary enrich the tradition. For Ethiopians, these writings are treasured parts of their faith. Together, they create a fuller, more complex portrait of Jesus. The Infancy Gospel of Jesus reveals captivating tales of his childhood miracles. At 7, Jesus molds clay birds and brings them to life, a sign of his divine power. He raises a playmate from the dead, showing compassion and authority. Even his mischievous side appears, as he outwits teachers and displays supernatural wisdom. These stories, absent from Western Bibles, enrich our view of Jesus' formative years. In Ethiopia's ancient texts, the missing years of Jesus are not lost, they are waiting to be discovered. The Ethiopian Bible expands upon the Holy Family's flight to Egypt. The Ethiopian texts delve into this period with vivid narratives, depicting it as a crucial time of learning for the young Jesus. According to tradition, Jesus found refuge in an Egyptian monastery, a place steeped in ancient wisdom. Here, surrounded by learned monks and sacred texts, Jesus' education flourished. He absorbed knowledge of scriptures, philosophy, and the healing arts. The Ethiopian accounts emphasize that Jesus' time in Egypt was about connecting with the spiritual heritage of different cultures. This exposure broadened his understanding of humanity and deepened his compassion for all people. The Ethiopian stories offer a powerful reminder that the Christian faith is a universal message of love and spiritual enlightenment. The Ethiopian apocryphal Gospels tell stories of Jesus performing miracles as a child. These miracles, often spontaneous, show his developing awareness of his divine power. In one tale, Jesus helps a struggling farmer plow his field. Touched by the farmer's plight, Jesus effortlessly plows the entire field, leaving the farmer astonished. Another story tells of Jesus healing a blind man. With a simple touch, Jesus restores the man's sight. These miracles foreshadow the extraordinary healings Jesus would later perform. The Ethiopian texts also portray Jesus' more mischievous side. One anecdote recounts how Jesus accidentally broke a neighbor's clay pot. With a mischievous grin, Jesus gathered the broken pieces and miraculously restored the pot. These stories reveal the multifaceted nature of Jesus' character. He is portrayed as both divine and human. As Jesus matured, the time came for the Holy Family to return to their homeland. The Ethiopian texts describe Jesus' return to Nazareth as a pivotal moment in his life. He was no longer the innocent child who had left for Egypt. His experiences abroad had broadened his perspective, deepened his wisdom, and ignited within him a profound sense of purpose. The Ethiopian accounts emphasize that Jesus returned to Nazareth not only physically, but also spiritually transformed. He had spent years immersed in the wisdom of different cultures, studying sacred texts and honing his spiritual gifts. This period of intense learning had prepared him for the challenges and triumphs that lay ahead. Upon his return, Jesus' wisdom and charisma drew people to him. He engaged in theological debates with the elders in the synagogue, impressing them with his knowledge and insight. He also spent time with the common people, listening to their concerns, healing their ailments, and offering words of comfort and hope. The Ethiopian texts suggest that Jesus' time in Egypt and his subsequent return to Nazareth were crucial stages in his spiritual development. These experiences shaped him into the compassionate healer, the wise teacher, and the courageous leader who would eventually challenge the religious and political authorities of his time. The Ethiopian narratives, by filling in the gaps left by the canonical Gospels, offer a more complete and nuanced understanding of the formative years that shaped Jesus' destiny. The story of how Christianity arrived in Ethiopia is as captivating as any biblical tale. It involves a young man named Frumentius, a Syrian merchant who was shipwrecked on the Ethiopian coast during the 4th century AD. Frumentius, along with his companion Odysseus, found themselves in the court of King Ezana, the young ruler of the powerful Aksumite Empire. Recognizing their intelligence and piety, King Ezana appointed Frumentius as his treasurer and tutor to the young prince. Frumentius, a devout Christian, saw an opportunity to share his faith. He discreetly introduced the young prince to Christian teachings, planting the seeds for a spiritual revolution that would transform the Aksumite Empire. When Ezana ascended to the throne, he did something unprecedented. He declared Christianity the official religion of the Aksumite Empire. This momentous decision, influenced by Frumentius's guidance, made Aksum one of the first Christian nations in the world, predating the Roman Empire's conversion by several decades. To solidify this new faith, Ezana sent Frumentius to Alexandria, Egypt, to meet with the Patriarch, the leader of the Coptic Church. The Patriarch, recognizing Frumentius's piety and the significance of Aksum's conversion, consecrated him as the first bishop of Aksum. This marked the formal establishment of the Ethiopian Orthodox Church, forever linking it to the Coptic tradition. One of the most intriguing aspects of Ethiopian Christianity is its claim to possess the Ark of the Covenant. According to the Bible, it once housed the Ten Commandments. While the Ark's whereabouts have remained a mystery, Ethiopian tradition maintains that Menelik I, the son of King Solomon and the Queen of Sheba, brought it to Ethiopia. The Ark is currently housed in a special chapel guarded by a single monk in Aksum. While the veracity of this claim remains a subject of debate, the belief that Ethiopia possesses the Ark is deeply ingrained in Ethiopian culture. For centuries, the Ethiopian Orthodox Church developed in relative isolation, geographically separated from the centers of Christian power in Rome and Constantinople. This isolation allowed Ethiopian Christianity to retain unique elements of its pre-Christian beliefs and practices, creating a vibrant tapestry of faith that blends biblical teachings with ancient traditions. One distinctive aspect of Ethiopian Christianity is its strong emphasis on the Old Testament. Ethiopian Christians observe certain dietary laws, similar to Jewish kosher practices, and revere the Sabbath. This reverence for the Old Testament reflects the ancient connection between Judaism and Ethiopian Christianity, dating back to the legend of Menelik I and the Queen of Sheba. Ethiopian Christianity also incorporates elements of indigenous African spirituality, such as the veneration of saints and angels, belief in the evil eye, and the use of amulets for protection. These syncretic practices, far from diminishing the Christian faith, enrich it with layers of cultural meaning and spiritual significance. The Ethiopian Orthodox Church also developed a rich tradition of art, music, and dance, distinct from other Christian denominations. Ethiopian religious art is characterized by its vibrant colors, stylized figures, and symbolic representations of biblical stories. Ethiopian liturgical music, with its haunting melodies and rhythmic chanting, creates an immersive spiritual experience. The Ethiopian Orthodox Church's unique blend of biblical teachings, ancient traditions, and indigenous practices has created a vibrant and enduring form of Christianity, one that continues to thrive in the heart of Africa. The stories woven into the Ethiopian Bible are living narratives, deeply intertwined with faith and culture. Passed down through generations, these stories shape the moral compass of millions. The belief in possessing the Ark of the Covenant is a source of national and spiritual pride. This manifests in pilgrimages to Aksum. Apocryphal tales of Jesus' childhood serve as moral exemplars, instilling reverence for life and a commitment to helping those in need. The Ethiopian Orthodox Church plays a central role, offering solace and community. These stories shape the spiritual identity of the nation. The Ethiopian Bible's unique narratives, particularly those concerning Jesus' missing years, have had a profound impact on shaping Ethiopian identity, both within the country and among the diaspora. These stories, woven into the fabric of Ethiopian culture, contribute to a distinct sense of self, a shared history that binds them together. The story of the Aksumite conversion, for instance, is a source of national pride, marking Ethiopia as one of the earliest nations to embrace Christianity. This early adoption of the faith set Ethiopia apart from its neighbors, solidifying its identity as a Christian nation in a predominantly Muslim region. This historical narrative fosters a sense of resilience and cultural independence. The Ethiopian belief in their connection to King Solomon and the Queen of Sheba, further strengthened by the legend of the Ark of the Covenant, has had a profound impact on Ethiopian art, literature, and music. This royal lineage is celebrated in paintings, songs, and poems, reinforcing a sense of historical grandeur and spiritual significance. The Ethiopian diaspora, scattered across the globe, carries these stories with them. The Ethiopian Bible, with its unique narratives, becomes a powerful link to their homeland, a reminder of their heritage, and a source of comfort and identity in foreign lands. These stories, shared within diaspora communities, help preserve their cultural heritage and foster a sense of belonging across geographical boundaries. The Ethiopian Bible, a treasure trove of ancient scriptures and traditions, offers a captivating glimpse into a side of Jesus rarely explored in the West. The stories it tells of his missing years, his childhood miracles, his Egyptian education, his mischievous antics, paint a vivid and intimate portrait of a young man both divine and human. These tales, passed down through generations, are more than just stories for Ethiopian Christians. They are living narratives woven into the fabric of their faith, culture, and identity. The Ethiopian perspective challenges us to broaden our understanding of Jesus, to see him not just through the lens of Western tradition, but through the eyes of a culture whose connection to Christianity stretches back to antiquity. Their stories remind us that the life of Jesus, in all its complexity and wonder, continues to inspire and challenge us, prompting us to look beyond the familiar and embrace the richness and diversity of the Christian narrative. If you were captivated by this exploration of Ethiopia's Bible and the mysteries it holds, be sure to subscribe to our channel and explore our playlist for more captivating stories from around the world.